Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hey everybody, this is the Digital Asset Investor, and my neighbor just honked at me, and I wanted to start this video off right on a Friday with the official cool guy. The other day I had asked, where's the official cool guy? I've not seen any videos, and as cool guys will do, he delivered. Here we go.
What's up, fam? Coming at you on this cool Friday. Digital Asset Investor asked where I was. Well, here I am. Yours truly. I'm proud of all of you. Absorbing that content, knowing what you own. Remember, we're in that speculation run still. We knew Bitcoin was going to run. We know ETH 2.0 was going to pump. Alts followed. Now they cool off. Then ETH will run. Then alts will follow. ETH will cool off. Then you'll get the alts, baby. And then we know in a couple months something's going to happen. And that's when the utility run will come. And that ISO 2022, those assets are gold, baby. Know what you hold. The hardest part was finding the asset. Now you just got to wait. Secure your future. And you got BitBoy saying he thought we were crazy, but we're a little nuts. Well, somebody becomes nuts when people keep telling them they're wrong. That's how people end up in the whack house. See you on the other side, fam.
Gotta love that cool guy. Okay. Sorry, my throat this morning is a little clogged up here. Okay. So we've got a market that is at 1.955 trillion. We got a Bitcoin that's at 46,000, an Ethereum at 3241, a Cardano at 205. It's up 17%, and an XRP at $1.04. The market's moving. I do want to draw your attention to something. I heard through Mr. B XRP told me this first, but I heard also, I'll show you, Cardano. Today, I don't know where this came from, but today we're supposed to know the exact date for a Cardano smart contract launch, or for when the smart contracts are going to launch. Because of that, what I did is I went in my iTrustCapital. I had some Algorand, and remember, the iTrustCapital account, you incur no tax consequences, your buys and sells inside of these things. So what I did is I sold Algorand into Cardano in anticipation of this announcement. I just decided I would try it. I don't normally do that, but I don't normally trade like that, but I decided that I would try it just to see what happens. Now I already have some Cardano in one of my other IRAs on iTrustCapital, so what I decided I would try to flip it into there and then probably flip back to Algo after the announcement. We'll see what happens. But anyway, if you haven't opened an iTrustCapital account, you can. I've got a Roth IRA and a SEP IRA with them. They are my sponsor, but I am their customer too. I pretty much don't do sponsors that aren't customers because I like to use a product myself before I tell anybody else they should use it. Okay. So these links are in the description of this video if you want to go, if you need to open one. Now, Dark Defender has shown back up. Check it out. Family, please take your coffees. It doesn't matter whether it's night or light. Take a sip. Lie back. Don't worry, I do. Night or light. Lie back, then check your XRP update. Remember, what we had discussed during June and July, let's enjoy our journey all together. Targets did not change. And he's got those targets at $1.97 and $4.54 for XRP. I will gladly take that. Now the Joker is alive too. Joker says charts tell you the truth. I tweeted XRP to $1 regardless of SEC case back at 17 cents, and it is the truth. Here we are today. So do not think XRP is waiting to move after the case is resolved. Actually, I think it's going to be when the whispers of a resolution begin. When people know they're not going to keep this thing in the cage. It's not going to be when they come out to a microphone and say, we've got a settlement or whatever. The prices are going to move before that. Then he says, when the smart money moves, and that is the smart money, it leaves its trace and charts reveal them. Move with it. Then he also came in on this. He's a Digibyte fan, XRP and XLM. He said the charts are constructive. They all broke out upward. I see XRP taking the third spot back. XLM and Digibyte among the top 10 and the top 50 respectively. Oh, I don't think there's any question that XRP is going to eventually take the tops, not the 3 spot, but the top spot. Okay, he's also calling for Bitcoin 74,000 incoming based on his reading of charts. Okay, Jeremy Hogan had tweeted this out. Jeremy Hogan got pretty aggressive over the last 24 hours, sending tweets directly to Gary Gensler. Dear person who manages Gary Gensler Twitter, over 4,000 people liked the below post and Mr. Gensler didn't answer. Would you kindly, briefly ask the chairman if Ether is a security and post his answer yes or no? It's a simple question and would help protect us. Truly the citizens. That's what they keep saying. He's here to protect us. If you're here to protect us, you're here to protect Ethereum investors. That's Ethereum investors, current investors, or people who are thinking about investing in Ethereum. They need to know if Ethereum is a security. That's your job, Gary. Tell us if Ethereum is a security now, not, we know it was a security. We know that that the SEC did not enforce the law for 4 years against Ethereum when they knew it was a security. They waited for it to become a non-security through what Hinman called decentralization, which that's still questionable in my opinion. Okay, now, next, this. Now, I love the illustration of absurdity, and so we do it here, and we do it often. This was put together by the Umbrella Man. Let me make sure I do follow the Umbrella Man. You want to see absurdity? I give you absurdity.
Which ones do you think of as securities?
It's pretty clear, and the Supreme Court has actually spoken about this many times. If somebody is raising money, selling a token,
start the Ether pre-sale in a couple of weeks. So the Ether pre-sale will be an opportunity for anyone to purchase Ether. Ether is the internal currency inside of the Ethereum system, sort of like the XRP and Rebel.
And the buyer is anticipating profits.
What we're hoping is that sort of similar to what happened with Mastercoin. If that slice is something like 20%, and then the value of Ether goes up by 5, then we basically have the entire initial BTC that we got all over again.
Based on the efforts of that group.
There's about 100 people that are working on Ethereum right now.
Myself leading the protocol design.
And we also have branding teams, we have marketing teams.
That fits into something that's a security.
Now, let me tell you this, folks. I hope for Gary Gensler's sake, I hope for a lot of these officials' sake, from the SEC and any of these people that are not doing their job and not doing what's honest. I hope for their sake that I've told you before 1,000 times, this is either one of two things, nothing in the middle. It's either all the world's a stage, and you determine for yourself what that means, or it's corruption. And Ethereum was intentionally given a free pass, and there are powers that are behind the scenes that are manipulating all this. It's one of those two things. For Gary's sake, I hope that all the world's a stage, because if it's not, these guys are literally taking a huge piping squat on their reputations, because this right here, all the world can see that this is pure dishonesty. It is. They're taking everything they've worked for, and they are letting the world see them for who they are. Okay? That's what this is. Okay? It's either all the world's a stage or it's that. So I hope for their sakes, I hope for Gary Gensler's sake, that all the world is a stage. Now, I wanted to show you this. This guy comes out of nowhere, and he's only got 22 followers, which means it's usually someone who opened an account just to kind of slip something out that's been missed. And his name is OK Cool. Maybe he thought he might catch my attention if he said OK Cool, because he did copy me in on this, okay? He says, Gensler at a 2018 meeting with Congress. I think he wanted to draw my attention to the meeting with Congress, because I had missed this meeting, I think. Well, don't worry, I've found it now. He had put this clip out, 70% of the market is commodities, from Gary Gensler. So I went and found the clip, and here you go.
On this, I mean, I don't know where the
and this is in front of Congress, folks.
is here for
There's some are very sophisticated, like Andreessen Horowitz, and they manage $7 billion. There are many like that, but there are others that aren't. But you're right. I think the Securities and Exchange Commission has a lot of work ahead of them to sort of bring this market into the first part of the market. The 70% of the market is commodities, but the first part, this ICO marketplace, is I think the SEC's they're working at it, but they've got a lot of work ahead.
Okay, that wasn't the only clip. I'm going to show you, I've got more clips. I'm going to put them in the next video, but I did want to show you this from XRP Crypto Wolf. This is awesome. XRP Crypto Wolf put this summary of the upcoming dates in the SEC versus Ripple lawsuit, and with Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Larson. Go and I'm not going to go through all this, but he goes through all of the dates that things are happening. The next one, August 16th, Ripple's response to SEC's emergency motion for discovery conference regarding those Slack communications. I'm not going to go through that whole thing. Go give at XRP Crypto Wolf a follow. He's one of the old school guys in all this, and he's one of my favorite Twitter handles in all of XRP crypto, and a really good guy too. So I'm the digital asset investor. I'm not an investment advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please subscribe, hit the like button, and tell your friends and family that there's a lot of these government officials that seem to want to take a big, huge, heaping dump on their reputations, because the people aren't stupid. None of this makes any sense, and there's selective enforcement going on that is obvious to the people out here that they are supposedly protecting, and it doesn't make sense. And if it doesn't make sense, that means it's not honest. And if it's not honest, something's in play. I hope it's all the world's a stage. Thanks for listening.